So here we go, out on another adventure in the Kaimais. Of course, the weather's beautiful, as you can see. No, not really. So the plan today is to forge on to Hurunui Hut, stay there for the night, and then see what happens in the morning. So join me if you will. Hurunui Hut in the Kaimais via the Henderson tramline track. Come on, let's go. So we're well on the way now, heading along tramline to the hut. Of course the rain hasn't stopped, but that's okay. And as per usual, I've forgotten something. What's it this time? It's my pack cover. So hopefully either the rain's not too bad or the dry bags that I put my gear in will do the job. So I guess we'll find out when we get to the hut. So as I said before, we're heading off to Hurunui Hut, and got a guest with me. Look at that, Outdoorsman Dave in all his glory. So hopefully teaching me a thing or two about the bush.
Yeah, two people go into it, one person comes out. You keep on watching and figure out which one that person is.
Let's carry on, shall we? Thanks, Dave. Well, it's still raining. Odd clap of thunder and still raining. So much for the weather forecast. So there's the sign behind me, that way to the Leyland O'Brien tramway, and this is the north-south track we're turning on to now. We're only half an hour away from the hut, which is pretty bloody good as far as I'm concerned. So half an hour away, get a fire going, change my socks, get into some dry socks. If I haven't got any dry socks, I'll steal Dave's, and cook something up, and we'll be fine. So let's carry on, shall we? So I've managed to get a little bit ahead of Outdoorsman Dave. That guy's half man, half mountain goat. Man, he's fit. Old boy like me, definitely struggling, especially when it comes to the odd hill. So I'm pretty much all right most of the time, but yeah, he'll slow me down a bit. So good on you, Dave. I'm impressed. But no doubt he'll catch me up in a mo. Yeah, okay. Who is that guy? So here we are, we've just arrived at Hurunui Hut that's behind me. It's a lovely little 3-bunk hut in the Kaimais. I'm here with Outdoorsman Dave, as you know, so we're going to have a very pleasant night in here, I would say. So let's go in and have a look, shall we? Well, yeah, she's a bit dark outside at the moment. I'll show you around the hut when it's a bit lighter, maybe tomorrow.
I don't think I've ever not been able to get a fire going.
Well, of course not. You don't expect me to come out with Outdoorsman Dave and not expect to not get a fire, do you? Come on. Yeah, well, that's what I call a fire.
Yeah.
Well, here we go. Got my freeze-dried meal sorted, and delicious it is too. Another backcountry meal. You know I like my backcountry. Dave's over in the corner cooking up a storm. I'm not sure what he's doing, but it smells pretty good.
Cooking up a storm.
Look, after a cold walk in, it's really nice to get something warm. Have a cup of coffee soon, and fire's heating up the hut. It's actually heating up the hut really well. It's a lovely old hut, this. They've really looked after it well, and the fire's putting out a good amount of heat. So I think we will be well comfortable tonight, and can't see anything going wrong. It's great. Anyway, cheers. Well, it's certainly a cozy hut, this one.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I mean, the company is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, we've known each other for what? A year?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, probably.
And this is the first time.
Well, I think that's about it. It's getting a bit late. Rain's still falling. I don't know if you can hear that. So it'll be nice to crawl into the sleeping bag and call it a night, really. So if anything happens during the night that I think you should know about, I'll let you know. But failing that, good night and see you in the morning.
Oh, man.
Hey, this morning.
Right. It's 10:07, we slept in.
The weather doesn't look any different though. In fact, the weather looks the same as it was at 7:10 last night.
Mate, can you believe? Can we believe you normally go to bed at 7 o'clock and we were up talking to midnight last night?
Yeah, well, that wasn't my idea. Oh man, I can't get over the fact the weather hasn't changed.
Let's have a look at the day. Oh, hang on, we left the door open.
Well, weather's no better. Check it out. Went to bed raining, woke up raining. No sign of a break in the clouds or anything at all. Nothing like tramping in the rain in the bush when it's wet. Cheers. Not sure if you can see that behind me, but there's Dave cooking up a storm. Me?
It is a storm too out there.
Yeah, simple porridge for me, but look at him go. Man.
Yeah, because everyone brings carrots and graters with them into a camp situation.
Man, if I knew it was going to be like this, I would have accidentally left my breakfast back in the car and kind of guilt tripped him into giving me half. But unfortunately, I got my own breakfast. But yeah, look at him go. All his shiny new gear from Barrett Outdoors, doing the business.
$1 op shop purchase.
I'm liking the look of that stove though. It's looking real good.
What are you doing?
Check that out. Look what he's got. How good is that? Man.
He's just jealous. But,
Yeah, he is.
But I didn't even bring the eggs, unfortunately. But it's only it's a very small plate.
Oh man, looks tasty though.
It is awesome.
And by comparison, in case you're wondering, my pot of porridge is looking fine. Do I feel inadequate in the breakfast department or what? Cheers, Dave. If you guys haven't subscribed to Dave's channel, Outdoorsman Dave, I'll drop a link in the description down below. He does some great outdoors videos. He's really got on his bushcraft stuff, and some of his cook-ups put mine to shame. So he's well worth subscribing to, well worth having a look. I've had a ball on this trip with him. It's been literally a smile a mile between the two of us. So I suspect we'll probably be doing a few more. But as I've said, have a look at Outdoorsman Dave's channel, link in the description down below, and I'll see you over there. So it's in the morning now, and I'll give you a walk through the hut. We arrived late last night, so it's got a little porch here, and put your wet gear and a few bits and pieces, and you come into the hut proper. It's a little bit dark. I hope this works. It's a 3-bunk hut. So we've got 2 bunks down the end there, 1, 2, a small cooking bench there, and this is another bunk, but it's also a chest. So if you come into these huts and there's no mattress, if you lift the top of that, you should see some mattresses underneath. Yeah, cheers, Dave. So that's where the mattresses go. So always remember to put them back in there, because the last thing you want is mice and rats getting their tiny little teeth into the mattresses. And then of course another cooking bench here, and as you can see, Dave's been doing his thing. Has he what? That's all it's all Dave's stuff. So Dave, in case you don't know, is part man, part mountain goat, part pack horse.
Oh, stop it!
And look at what he's carrying. So, yeah. You got to be impressed anyway.
Yeah, look.
Yeah. And he's the man himself, you know.
I don't bring the bucket.
Oh, didn't you bring that?
No, that's for my GoPro. That's my stand.
Anyway, so that's the tour. Hurunui Hut in the Kaimais. Come on in. It's a great walk in. Nice and easy walk on the tramways. And in fine weather, it'd be beautiful actually. So as usual, in a hut, you look at the intentions book. It's a little bit different one. It's not a dock intentions book, but you still find them around the place with a pen. Let's hope the pen works. And so all you do is just put in here where you're going. So if anything happens and search and rescue have to come and find you, they can come to where you were and have a look and know where you're going. So I'm just going to ride in. That's us overnight, and we're heading out the track down there. Man. Well, funnily enough, we've had a walk around and we finally found the Dunnie. You know how I like a good backcountry Dunnie? Well, here it is, Hurunui Dunnie. So the good part about it is, when you're in there, one of your mates can come and lock you in, which may or may not be an issue. But let's have a look inside. Wait, there goes Outdoorsman Dave. And
you're not going to lock me inside?
Well, I'm actually thinking I might lock him inside, because that might make my trip back easier. But there it is. She's a little bit agricultural. It's your standard long drop. But yeah, otherwise than that, it'll serve its purpose all right. There's even some toilet paper in there. Can't go wrong. So there it is, Hurunui Dunnie. Well, I had a great night at Hurunui Hut. That's it behind me. So we're off now, heading back further into the Kaimais for our next night, which will be under tents, so that should be pretty cool. If you want to have a look at a recent trip I did to Zeke's hut, check that video out up there. I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.